The third feature of the current system is rules that allow big money to play a dominant role in elections and governance. Politics is a business. The important customers are not only the RNC, DNC, and the candidates operating within these parties. There is a huge financial ecosystem of pollsters, strategists, fundraisers, consultants, media experts, direct mail services, digital services, and many other professions that have a huge monetary stake in preserving the system. Since the Supreme Court decision in Citizens United, the role of outside money in the form of super PACs has grown dramatically. Common practice permits super PACs to channel unlimited amounts of money through anonymous sources into the political debate. Super PACs spent over $1 billion in recent elections. The anonymity of this dark money encourages more negative messaging. But wait, there's more. Big money does more than finance elections. It also funds an industry of lobbyists seeking special treatment from the legislative processes. Money also plays a role in well-paying, revolving door jobs for elected officials and staff when they leave government service that blurs the line between the public and private sectors. So, what is the proper role for money then? Well, we know we can't take it out. Maybe someday we can pass a constitutional referendum. But for now, we can define how it is used. Big money, while important, should be made more transparent and less linked to lobbying and jobs. Is this a naive pipe dream? Well, let's look at what's going on. In February 2018, the City of Chicago and all of Cook County voted to adopt a binding anti-corruption act to limit the role of money in our political system. Cook County, the historic poster child for corrupt city politics. Provisions of the Anti-Corruption Act include prohibit lobbyist contribution bundling, extend the revolving door limitation for members of Congress and staff, seek to prohibit fundraising during congressional working hours, require full transparency on fundraising and spending, get the FEC to enforce the existing rules for super PAC coordination and lobbying disclosure. This is not a one-off event. More than 30 cities have passed these anti-corruption initiatives since 2014. This success reflects the growing momentum of this grassroots movement. Represent Us is the grassroots powerhouse that partners with local organizations to pass these reforms, as well as other initiatives like anti-gerrymandering and ranked choice voting. While Represent Us is working across the country, Issue One is focused inside the Beltway. Issue1.org is a reformers caucus of 194 former members of Congress, cabinet officials, and governors from both parties committed to increasing financial disclosure, ending lobbying conflicts of interest, and conducting experiments at state and local levels to improve civic participation. As former members of Congress, the Issue One reformers have the experience and expertise to amplify Issue One's ongoing political reform efforts on Capitol Hill, in the media, and at home in the districts they formerly represented. There are many, many other initiatives around money in politics. Some people support a process for enacting a 28th constitutional amendment, which would serve to severely restrict the role of money in politics. I think this is great. Change the Rules has chosen to focus upon actions that have impact and might be more realistic than constitutional amendment, at least in the short term. Organizations like Represent Us and Issue One are already providing us with a glimmer of hope, and therefore have a place in the CTR reform portfolio. You can act today by making a one-stop contribution on the Change the Rules website to all the organizations highlighted in these videos. For more information, please go to changetherules.org, and they welcome any questions or comments. You can reach them at info@changetherules.org.